As a kid, that's all I knew. Arsenal was everything. So to play there, to not even understand what it meant to play first team football, but just to be, I'd go in, I've got an Arsenal badge. I'm the kid that plays for Arsenal.
A boyhood gooner, released at 13, transformed into one of the Premier League's most electrifying creators. Nearly ended up at Spurs until Arsenal swooped in with perfect timing.
Where do you think he's going to play, Lee? What's going to be his best position?
I'll tell you where he's not going to play.
Where?
At Tottenham.
You love this.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
This isn't just a transfer. It's theatre, redemption.
Anything that you go through it's the building of your character, and it's something that you have to go through in order to become stronger. The mindset always has to be, you believe in yourself. As long as you're just focused, your mindset is, this is my goal, I'm getting that. I think it's possible for all of you, because you've all got talent. That's why you're all here, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Apply yourself, that's the best advice, man.
And a middle finger to Tottenham. Welcome back. Eze's backstory at Arsenal, academy history. Born 29th of June 1998 in Greenwich, began his story at Arsenal's academy, only to be released at age 13 for, well, the usual excuse.
It was probably the hardest. Yeah. My dream was to play for them. So hearing them say no at 13, that was tough. And I remember like training after I got released and I couldn't focus.
He bounced through Fulham, Reading, Millwall, before finding stability at QPR in 2016. Broke out in 2019-20 with QPR, 14 championship goals, player of the year. Signed by Crystal Palace for around 17 million. Arsenal's youth scouting plan. If it doesn't work, we'll just watch him do magic elsewhere.
I think he's the missing piece for Arsenal winning the Premier League, in my opinion.
The missing piece, as in, by signing him, they do win the Premier League.
The pressure's on now not to win it if they don't win it. You know, he's gone out. I think he's bought amazingly. They needed a holding midfield player. They bought a top draw one. They needed a centre forward. They bought a centre forward. Now they bought someone who can break defences. You know, he could get in a lot of teams. I watched Arsenal a lot. When the pressure's on, they find it hard to break teams down. They rely on Odegaard. If Odegaard doesn't do it, and he didn't do it last season, they struggled. Saka got injured. You know, he's the other one they rely on. All of a sudden, you got him. He is different class.
There's a lovely drop at the shoulder, which bought him some space. Just effortlessly gliding forward here. Ebere Eze!
With Eze in the team, he makes things happen. He's the X factor. He ain't going to run around. The fans need to understand that. He's a bit like an Ozil sort of player. You know, they glide around. They're very talented. They're not going to track back 60 yards. You know, forget about that. Give him the ball. He will make things happen, and he will break defences down. I think he's an amazing signing for Arsenal. He's one of the players that I would
pay to watch play football.
Crystal Palace ascent and stat breakdown. At Palace, Eze became their engine. In 2024-25, he tailed 8 goals and 8 assists in 34 Premier League matches, 31 starts, contributing directly to the 16 Premier League goals. Overall Palace career, 34 league goals in 147 appearances, plus scoring the winner in Palace's first ever FA Cup final victory in May 2005. Ranked impressively in key creative metrics. Number 13 for assists, 24 for dribbles, top 20 for XG, 10.14, and pre-assists in the Premier League. He's more than just flair. He delivers tangible output, goal creation, penetration, magic, and moments. The transfer saga deep dive. Spurs had personal terms and a verbal agreement, a 60 million deal, but delays over Palace's Conference League commitments and Spurs dithering left the door ajar. With Kai Havertz injured, Arteta needed creativity immediately. Arsenal reignited interest, knowing Eze's emotional ties, to deliver immediate funds and secure personal terms. The fee, 60 million guarantee, plus 7.5 million in add-ons, totaling 67.5 million. QPR also benefit via a sell-on clause. Spurs left scrambling. Arsenal delivered a psychological blow and bolstered depth. Spurs checklist, pen in hand, but no ink. What Eze brings to Arsenal: 8 goals, 8 assists in 34 league games, top creatives in dribbles, assists, XG, tactical versatility, can play central 10, drift left, breakdown, pack defences. Squad context: Arsenal already spent 200 mil this season. Add in Eze, boost creativity, and offsets Havertz injury enforced absence. In high stakes, crunch moments, Eze is the X factor. He dissolves defences, creates space, and scores when it matters. Emotional full circle and North London theatre. A boyhood fan, once heartbroken by Arsenal's academy snub, now returns as a hero. He even cried for a week after that rejection, making this full circle moment truly poignant. Arsenal knew and leveraged that emotional pull. It's not just a transfer, it's the narrative, redemption, tactical reinforcement, and a psych shift in the North London derby. What it means for Tottenham. Spurs are back to square one in attacking reinforcements. Options like Nico Paz or Tyler Dibling feel pale after losing Eze. Critics point to chronic Spurs indecision. Spurs, the club that completes 99% of the deal, then forgets to finish. So here we stand, a prodigal returns, a transfer masterclass, a 67.5 million narrative-rich coup that rewrote North London's transfer drama. Arsenal added creativity, emotion, and strategy in one. Spurs, well, it's the history of the Tottenham. If you like this video, subscribe for more and hit the like button. And if you're a Spurs fan, well, maybe wait until the sting fades.